Well, good morning. We are at Los Cienegas National Conservation Area, just north of Sonoita, Arizona. And we're camped right back there. That's one of our favorite spots. We're out for a morning walk after breakfast. This is such a nice area. I really like it. This is one of our favorite spots. And you can tell it's got some rain. The grass is nice and high. Trees are green. Yeah, it's looking pretty nice. And we're the only ones back in here. Off in the distance, you can see there's some other campers. Way out there in the distance, you can see like one or two. As you come back in this road, there's a gate that you have to go through, and there's nobody else back here. It's great. Kika's on lead still. She may forever be on lead because she's got that instinct to run, to head out. You know, she'll stay kind of close, but she won't come back directly to us. So she's gonna have to just stay on lead, probably for a year or two. Oh well. It's so quiet back here. The only thing we heard during the night was some coyotes and some cattle off in the distance. Hi, bud. Oh, look, Shadow Man. Shadow Man is with us. Shadow Dog. What are you doing in the... Oh, I see what you're doing. Hey, buds. Hey. Yes. Gotta come back and check on the girl, huh? Okay. Good girl. Hey, buddy. There was cattle hoof prints all around our campsite, so there's got to be some grazing back in here somewhere too. We haven't seen them yet though. As we were coming in on the main road, we saw a bunch of cattle. So we're just cruising along up here, and we're gonna stay here for a while. I really do like it here. This road is great to walk on, and there's cattle paths go off. We followed several of them last year. We'll probably be back on some of them again this year. Here's the other campsite that's the next one that's closest to us. We're at the furthest one back. But there's this one in here. Come here, girl. Hey. Shadow Man and Shadow Dogs. Hey. Yeah, this is this nice old campsite here. Yeah, right here's the main area, but You could go back in that way too. Hi, buddy. Lots of prairie dogs here. We haven't seen them, but there's lots of holes. As I look out there, I can see that over on the other side there is by where the old airstrip is. And I see 1, 2, 3 RVs over there. They're just little dots, but yeah, you can see them. Sun's glinting off them. See, you could go back in this way too. Last year, they had run a track through here just like this, and you can go on back there a ways, and just beyond the last tree there's a spot that you could get an RV in. What'd you find, bud? Something smelly? You smell it too, huh? Coyote pee there or something? We're here earlier this year than previous years, and I'm glad that we are, because it's not as the signs of use are not as evident. Little breeze, not too much. Hopefully you're not getting too much wind noise. I hear it in my ears, so you might be hearing it. There's a few cactus here, not a whole lot. There's a little one right there. Little cholla tree cactus. It's got some fruit on it. I see another one up between those trees over there. There's some yucca. But yeah, it's this is just such a pretty area, I think, and it's surrounded by mountains. Somebody's shooting over yonder. Off in the distance there, straight through there, way over, if you see the sun glinting off some buildings, that's the headquarters for the National Conservation Area, but it's the buildings of the old Empire Ranch. And that's what this was. This was part of the Empire Ranch. And it was a big ranch, apparently. I mean, they had an landing strip for airplanes, and yeah. We're going to continue walking up here. I don't know that you want to keep, all we're going to do is be walking. I don't have anything major to say. I'm just so happy we're back here, because like I said, this is just, it's one of my favorite spots. I've got several favorite spots, but yeah, I really enjoy coming back here. What was I going to tell you about this? Oh, when we got back here to just outside Tucson, we were at my friend's. We were driveway camping at my friend's home for a total of 3 weeks, and we one of those weeks we We're actually doing pet sitting for them. I think this is, this is, it's just the grass is all grown up, but this is a campsite area back here too, I believe. Yeah. Yeah, so one of those weeks we were pet sitting while they were on vacation. And then, is this? Maybe this isn't. It doesn't look quite as level as I was thinking. No, this isn't it. This is just another spot. But, yeah, we just hung out in their driveway for the other couple weeks. And they're always very welcoming and gracious to us. We really appreciate them. This is nice, gives you a little view here of the surrounding, and we'll take walks here in the time that we're here. But yeah, just a pretty area. Hey buddies, eating grass? Yeah. Kika baby. Oh, no more retractable leads for Kika. She broke another lead. She's pretty good at it. We were doing a walk in the residential neighborhood there, and people had a mailbox that was built up like into a brick column, and yeah, she went around it and then pulled really hard on the line, on the tape. It was a tape type retractable lead rather than a cord one, and she pulled it really tight, and the edge of the brick sliced through the tape. Yeah, she was off running again. Took us a little while get her to coax her back in, and that was through. See, they had some rain here, and it wasn't all that long ago. When we were up at my friend's house, we had a day of pretty good rain. You can see it's still muddied in there. So, yeah. Desert needs rain all the time. Excuse my nose, all the time. Allergies. I'm going to pause here. I want to check the elevation. I'll put it in on the screen. I'll check it when we get back, and then when I upload this, I'll put it in. But we're like in high Sonoran desert, and the weather forecast isn't too bad. It's supposed to be like in the 70s, and I think we've got a couple days coming up, maybe the beginning of next week, that it's going to be like 80 degrees for 2 or 3 days, the high. But other than that, it's going to be in the 70s. Last night it went down to 34 degrees. Yeah, I was bundled up, had the covers on. Oh, excuse me. Hey, baby. He's off hunting. If you watched any of our videos from last year when we were here, there's a lot of little lizards here, and they're fast lizards. Boy, I mean, they move so fast that you can hardly see them. They're just, boom, gone. And Major and Gibson love to hunt for them. They were out running around every time we were out walking. They were out hunting. Oh man. Hey. Okay, this is the next campsite. It's up. And this is actually the first one as you come in. There's actually only 3 campsites, I think. Is that correct? But this one is not bad. It's pretty level. And yeah, so it would work pretty well. We're probably going to head back. Berkeley just started coming and then he turned around. And Beethoven stayed at the van. So it's just Kika, Major, and Gibson with me. And Shadow Man. And Shadow Dogs. Yeah, we're probably going to head back. Let's see, how far did we come? See, we're about 7/10 of a mile, that's all. It's not bad, but yeah. So by the time we get back, we'll have close to a mile and a half in. That's nice, just a nice little walk. And, you know, we've gone before up to the gate. We'll get there again. See those mountains out in the distance? So nice here. Gosh, I like it. What you find there? Big runoff area, little gully. Yeah. Rainwater came down and dug a pretty nice little gully right there. Yeah. Yeah, it was running pretty good, it looks like. That's a cattle pass they're on right there now. The cattle have paths all through here. And they're nice because they make it easy to travel, huh, boys, through the grass. Okay, let's head on back. Hey, and we're going to let you guys go. We will talk to you again. Just wanted to let you know we're back in the conservation area. Enjoying it, loving it. Today is Thursday, November 2nd, I believe. And you always see the tracks here on the trail on the road. This is actually, I think, LC 904, if I'm correct, if I remember from last year. But on the weekend, you get a lot of ATV traffic come back through, people going for a ride, because this trail goes way on back. And there may very well be other campsites further in. I'm sure there probably are. We've walked, probably a couple miles past our campsite further in last year, and we didn't find any other campsites. But that's not to say they're not there. There's a pond of water that's down by where we had walked to, and we didn't, I didn't want to take the Cavaliers down because it was high grass, and so I didn't want to take them into it. I was going to go back with Major one day and just get down there and find what it looks like, but never made it. So maybe this year. Yeah, the boys are out there checking the area here. Major was out there with them for a bit. Came on back. There he goes again. He's headed back, following his buddy. All right, so we're going to let you go. Take care, have a great day, and have happy trails until we meet again. Bye.